Okay, guys, you're welcome back once more. And then let's get to it. I know you can't wait to see it all. All right, so in this particular book here, we have written, this particular page contains different pronunciations of this particular tape rule. Okay, this particular book, our tape rule and ruler. I'm sure you already know all this. Now, please take a close look at this particular book here. You will see the name fashion block. Please don't look at the ones written on in pencil. Just focus on the ones on black. You will see 1/8, which translates as 0.125 to 8, 0.25 or 1/4, 3/8, 0.375, 4/8, 0.5 or half, 5/8, 0.625, 6/8, 0.75 or 3/4, 7/8, 0.875. Okay, this is a simple way the tape rule is being translated, okay, in a written form. Okay, now let's use our tape rule. But first of all, I will also introduce the ruler in this particular explanation. Okay, this particular ruler has similar thing to the tape rule. That's why sometimes if you can't find your tape rule, you can easily go to your ruler, and if you even have a longer ruler, you can still use it to serve the same thing the tape rule will serve for you. So I'm explaining this side. Don't forget, what we are explaining is the tape rule. Okay, so it means that whatever is in the tape rule, which is here and here, is in on this side of the ruler. So we are not explaining this side. This side is more like the compass, or this protector or something. Okay, it's not from this side. So this is the side we are explaining on the ruler. So now bringing the ruler into this, on this particular part, you will see the centimeters. These are the centimeters, which you already know. Sometimes you can make good use of this. Why? These are the inches. These are your inches. So how it does link to your tape rule, like I said, in case you don't have the tape rule, you can make use of the ruler so that you don't have to be relying entirely on the tape rule all the time. Sometimes I make use of my ruler to do it too. Now, this is the 1-inch part. You can see 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4, 5, 6, 7. So once you place your tape rule like this is exactly 12 inch. I don't know if you can see it clearly. This is exactly 12 inch. Okay. So now this other one is a centimeter. 1 centimeter, 2, 3, 4. Mind you, this particular centimeter have similar count as the inch. 8 of these tiny lines make up an inch. Okay, 8 of it. So just that on this part of the centimeter is more closer to each other more than the part of the inches. So now on that particular part of the centimeter, which is the other part of the tape rule, in case they tell you get 1 inch or 2 inch, they get 1 centimeter or 2 centimeter or 3 centimeter, you should not start thinking that you have to go and start looking for the ruler, because sometimes that thought comes in the moment you hear centimeter, you remember ruler, but the moment you hear inches, you remember tape rule. I don't know if it has happened to you before. So whenever you hear centimeter, you can make use of the ruler and the tape rule. Whenever you hear inch, you can make use of both of them at the same time. So whatever is on the ruler basically is usually the inch and the centimeter. So this is the centimeter here in the ruler, in the tape rule now. So I'm going to show you. Can you see? So we are going to place this together here. Let's see. Now look at it. Equivalent of 30. This 30. Don't know if you can see this 30. This 30 on the tape rule. This 30 here. This 29. This 28. This 27. Okay, so I believe this is clear. All right. So now coming down to study the actual, knowing the names, how you pronounce it. In case someone tells you as you are learning, then your instructor tells you, so that part with one to eight, 1 8. You understand? Or so that part with 0.1 to 5. They can say so that part with 1 8, or so it with 0.1 to 5. You start wondering which one is 1 8, which one is 0.1 to 5. Some people knows 1 8, they don't know 0.1 to 5. Okay, but these are actually names that you can substitute names. 1 8 is the same as 0.1 to 5. Okay, so now when you talk about 1 8, this is 1 8. This is 1 8. 1, this is 1 8. This is where the counting starts. So this is 1 8. This is 0.1 to 5, in other words. Then coming down to the second one, this is 2 8. Okay, so you're not counting this. This is not 1 8. You start with this is like the, how will I put it, the point from where you start the counting. So the counting starts here. So when you place your tape rule, you know that this is your 1 8. This is 2 8. Another name for it is 0.25 or 1/4. You know, that is 1/4. You understand? So this is 0.35. That is 3 8. I don't know if you can see this clearly. That is 3 8. 0.375. So whenever you hear 0.375, you're referring to 3 8. And then this is half. That is 0.5. Half, 4 8. Another name for it is 4 8. Get the 4 8 of this. So that part by 4 8. And cut it by half, or cut it by 0.5. Half is another form. Another name for half is 1/2. That is half. Okay, so coming down to this place, this is 6 8. Sorry, this is 5 8. Another name for 5 8 is 0.625. This place, that is after the half. This is the half. This line here, this middle line here, that is the half, 0.5. Okay, so this is the 5 8, 0.625. Then the other one is the 6 8. This is the 6 8, 0.75 or the 3/4. I don't know if you can see this clearly. Half, 0.5, that is 0.625, 0.75 or 6 8. Or the 3/4. You either call it 3/4, that is 3/4. That is 3/4, 3/4. Or you call it 0.75, or you call it 6 8. And this is the 7 8. The 7 8, which is this here, that is 0.875. That is the last one here, 7 8, 0.875. Now, when you want to count it to get the 1/8 inch that makes up the 1 inch, you say 1 2 3 4. Don't forget this is the half. Okay, so that is the 4 8, and that is the 0.5, and that is why you start counting like that. 1 2 3 4. You cannot start with here. You can't start from here and say 1 2 3 4. Okay, so you have to start from here. 1 2 3 4. So that is why here becomes the 1 8, 2 8, 3 8, 4 8 or 0.5, 5 8, 6 8, 7 8 or 0.875. Okay, so now that is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. The moment you reach here, 8, the next thing you do is 1 2 3 4 again. I don't know if you understand. So that means at the end of the day, you have 1 8, 2 8, 3 8, 4 8. Don't forget I say the 2 8. Another name for the 2 8 is 1/4. So when you hear measure 1/4, they are referring to 0.25 or 2 8. So you don't need to just get familiar alone with the to 8, because one day you might hear 0.25 and you might get confused. And one day you might hear 1/4 and you might get confused. So that is why I just have it at the back of your mind. Only to 8 and 4/8 and 6/8 have those extra two names for them. That is to 8 or 0.25 or 1/4, which is 1/4. Then 4/8, that is half. That is for 8 or 0.5 or 1/2, which is the half. 5/8 or 0.625, just that. Number 6/8 or 0.75 or 3.4, that is 3/4. And then number 7/8 or 0.875. So I believe with these explanations, you can easily know what all these particular lines stand for. So whenever you are sewing and you want to give an instruction, or you want to talk to someone, or you also want to go ahead to stitch something, you know the actual line you are stitching. You want to take a 1/8 top stitch it by 1/8, top stitch it by 2/8, top stitch it by 3/8, things like that. So those are the necessary, those are the things you need to know when learning this, and those are the reasons why you need to learn the tape rule. Whether you are a tailor or you're under someone receiving instructions, you need to know it. And at this juncture, if you have been able to understand something from what we have learned today, please do not forget to support me by hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell for updates. Yes, because the only way you can get notified quickly and easily for any updates we have is when you hit the notification bell. And do not forget to drop a comment in the section for me to know really if you really enjoyed this video and if you really got what you want from it.